How do planeswalkers work? Planeswalkers are their own permanent type. They have activated and sometimes triggered abilities or passive abilities that you can use during the game once per turn. You pay the mana cost in the top right, then they enter with loyalty counters on them, signified by the number in the bottom right corner. Once per turn, you can activate one of the abilities listed on the planeswalker itself, whether it's a plus or a minus or a zero ability. A zero ability will make the counter stay the exact same. So if it enters with 5, it'll stay at 5, and then you'll do that ability. If it's a plus number, like a +1, you'll add 1 to the loyalty counter, and then you'll do that ability. The same goes for negative abilities like -7, -8. You subtract that much from its loyalty counters, and then you activate that ability. You cannot go in the negative, so if you want to activate a -7 or a -8, you have to have that many loyalty counters on it. You can have as many planeswalkers you want in a deck. Also, some planeswalkers signified on the card can be your commander. Now, also note, planeswalkers cannot attack or block unless you have another card that turns them into a creature. And if you have one out when an opponent attacks you or you're attacking an opponent with a planeswalker, you or them have to declare that you're either attacking you, the person, or the planeswalker itself. And then after that, you just declare blockers like normal, as though you're trying to block opponents from trying to damage your planeswalker. When they do damage, it does take off that many loyalty counters from the planeswalker. If the loyalty counters get to 0, then the planeswalker dies and it goes to your graveyard. Now, I'm not going to get into it on this video, but there are cards that get around stuff with like how many loyalty counters it enters with, or how many it gets when you do a plus ability. Sometimes it gets that many +1, or it gets double that much. Or there's cards that turn it into creatures, so that way it can swing and attack, or it can block. And then, of course, there's also cards where you can proliferate, add counters to it, or you can move counters from one thing to another. But other than that, that's it. That's pretty much the base knowledge that you need to know how planeswalkers work. And if you like this content, make sure you follow for more daily Magic tips, as well as stuff for new players, CDH players, standard content, Commander. I'm trying to get into Pauper as well. But if you like that kind of content, make sure you like the video, favorite, share, and follow for more.